Lovemore Majaivana, Tshuma, born 1954, commonly known as Lovemore Majaivana, is a Zimbabwean musician, arguably the most popular Ndebele singer, and by far the most prominent to have come out of Bulawayo. He earned the stage name Majaivana, which means good dancer, for his exceptional dancing. Biography. Early life and career. Majaivana was born Lovemore Tshuma in Ndebele, now Guru. Aged 4, his family moved to Bulawayo, where Majaivana sang in the church choir in which his father was minister. By the age of 15 he became a drummer in a local Bulawayo band, the High Chords. After moving to the capital city, Salisbury, now Harare, he gave up drumming and began singing in nightclubs covering Tom Jones and Elvis Presley songs. After playing in Bulawayo for 4 years, he returned to Salisbury and formed his own band, Jobs Combination, named after Jobs nightclub, owned by then businessman Job Kadengu, where the group was the resident band. By age of 16 the musician in Lovemore was evident. Majaivana and his friend Mt Shapi, a neighbor, built their own first set of drums from plastics and empty cardboard barrels cut in half. They carried these drums all over the local beer gardens, Manuele and Nubawa, in Bulawayo, playing to adoring patrons for a meager fee or whatever the patrons saw fit. This brazen effort by Lovemore paid off a year later, because Lovemore would be on a real set of drums off in Bulawayo had young bands in their teens flourishing within the city. There was The Eye of Liberty, Joseph M. Sonda, Common 5, Live Wire, late Jonas at Hole. Lovemore became lead singer for the High Chords. Benson, lead guitar. Davey, bass. Rubin, rhythm, and Vivian, drums. Later replaced by another teenager, Dave. The High Chords flourished under a local businessman, Mr. Memo. Unlike the other teenagers, Memo groomed them and gave them a clean-cut image. They wore suits and appeared very professional. That marketing genius by Memo earned the High Chords instant success. They had access to instruments, transportation, and good management. Under Memo they traveled extensively in and out of Bulawayo. They played at weddings, McDonald Hall, the local boys' clubs. Soon they were playing at bigger venues like the famous Valley Hotel, the Great Northern, Marisha Cocktail Bar, and the likes. Lovemore liked to dance also as he sang, hence the name Majaivana, derivative from the English word jive. Early songs covered were Teeny Bopper, Bubblegum, and Rock, then the Tom Jones ballads. They covered the Beatles, Grassroots, Rolling Stones, and any top hits between 1968 and 1970. 1974, early 1980s. Jobs Combination involved teaming up with blind singer Fanyana Dube, performing various popular musical idioms. They had several successful singles early on, and their debut album, Izitimela, was a big seller. Despite all this, the band broke up shortly thereafter, and Majaivana sang with the Real Sounds for about 2 months. 1980s popularity. The turning point in his career came when he joined the Zulus, a band from Victoria Falls which featured 2 of his brothers. Finally having a stable base from which to work, Majaivana and his band released an album of traditional folk songs, Salanini Zinini, that he and his brothers had learned from their mother in 1984. From then, he progressed away from his former Western influences, and his popularity steadily grew, especially in Ndebele-speaking Matabeleland and Bulawayo in particular. His first international album was released in 1990. Discography. Albums: Izitimela 1979, Salanini Zinini 1984, Amandla, Zimbabwean Music, Zim 003, 1985, Jiri, Unip Dance Africa, TRALP 2004, 1987, Isono Sami, 1993. Isilodumo Zakamaji. Zimbabwe Music Corporation. Re-released 2011. Brief biography. Interview with Nkundla. Net. Answers. Com Lovemore Majaivana page.